Welcome to this update and video on what music means to me. It's the week after Election Day. It's been a very big blue wave. One of the things that I have recently watched is the interview that Trevor Noah did with Josh Johnson, both who were on The Daily Show. But in this interview, Josh Johnson goes on about how he has a good view of life in that things happen for a reason, that sort of stuff, and this new big victory for the Democrats. I am a bit thankful to Donald Trump for getting in. It's a bit psychotic, but I doubt that Mom Donnie would have gotten in if Donald Trump was not president. So, yeah, I'm a bit thankful, but yeah, it's alright. I'm taking life in stride, so yeah, I'm living alone by myself, just with my dog, which is different. It gives me a feel of how it is to be alone, but I'm enjoying it so far. I've been doing things with friends, which is great. Board game nights. I have a board game night planned for tomorrow with friends, which should hopefully be good, and it'll also be a potluck, so there'll be food there. I have recently started substitute teaching, which is good. I've only done it 2 times. The first time I did substitute teaching was just for half of a day, and it was just covering a teacher for 5th grade, which was pretty alright. The classroom aide handled it pretty well. The second time I substituted for a pre-K, and that was alright, more demanding, but I have to still get used to the substitute teaching and everything. I have also seen some of my old teachers recently, which has been a great feeling. I haven't seen some of them in 17 years, and it was great getting a hug from some of them, and great talking to them and everything like that. So I'm hoping to keep in touch with those teachers. I'm still a bit tight on money. I'm waiting for that pay for the substitute teaching to come in, which should come in 2 weeks, knock on wood, because of bureaucracy. But I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now, which is about $100 a week. And then it brings us to the main topic of this video, music. So I've done videos about music and about sort of music therapy, media therapy, and that sort of stuff, and I really believe that music is a great way to just connect with people. It's a universal language in that many people understand how to move to a beat. They understand how that beat will cause them to move, i.e. tapping their foot or something like that. And it's just a overall great way to feel good with music and also to feel other emotions. Furthermore, I've been doing the bass, and playing an instrument is all the more therapeutic because while you're playing the instrument, you literally have to be in the moment and you have to be aware of what you're doing. I started with a ukulele bass. It costed $105 on eBay. It's from Furey-King, and it's not that great. It's obviously broken, so I went to a person to fix this, and they gave me a quota of 70, and I am not willing to pay that when I paid $105 for this brand new. I got this last February. I don't know when this broke, but it hasn't lasted the year, so yeah, I've tried repairing it multiple times, but I'm just not that strong enough. But it's alright, it's lightweight, it can be very much carryable and everything like that. It's all together good. I mean, if it didn't break. But you've got a tuner within the bass, so it can tune the instrument. It's a little bit out of tune because I believe that this thing is worsting even more, which is great. The acoustic strings on the bass are fairly meaty, so it's a bit difficult to play fast songs on it. And it's also rubber bass, so it's not great for sliding. The ukulele bass reminded me of the cello, so that's why I kind of picked it up. So now I have moved on to bass guitar, and now I've got the bass guitar. Now this is a lot more bigger. It's only a 3/4 size bass guitar, but I'm pretty much used to it. I have learned the entirety of Jigsaw Falling Into Place. I am just trying to perfect that song, because if I keep on playing it, jigsaws will eventually fall into place. Here you don't have an option for acoustic. That's as loud as you can get without the amp. I got this broken from a friend. The amp was not working with the inputs, but I fixed it for $40, so that's $40 more than I would be willing to pay, but I did anyway. The bass is just really good for sort of my mentality, as I have been able to play on it consistently, and it's a great way to get rid of anxiety. I feel that doing things with your hands makes less anxiety. So I've got a few songs on the bass that I know and remember, and I've been able to use those songs to learn how to play the bass guitar. So I know Hysteria by Muse. I still need to get that song up to speed. I know Do Me a Favor by Arctic Monkeys. I know The Thin Ice by Pink Floyd. And also There, There. And the Jigsaw Falling Into Place, which I find I can get my anger out, which is great. One great thing that I've discovered is how to get rid of anger through music. I play a song very quickly, and I harness my anger so that it allows me to play quicker. I've even played quicker than songs are actually played. Like, I've done Jigsaw Falling Into Place at more than 1 time speed. So I'd say that it's been pretty easy getting used to the difference between the spacing on the ukulele bass and the bass guitar. But of course I used to play cello, so what do I know? But yeah, playing music is just a really good feeling for me, and I really enjoy doing it, and I might be considering looking at becoming a music therapist. But that's pretty much all for this. I'm so very basic. I only know Jigsaw Falling Into Place is not a basic song. Here is my version of a little bit of Jigsaw Falling Into Place on the ukulele bass. Note, it is out of tune.